just in case he do.
What's up, boy?
What's that with your boy?
Can't call it.
Hey, I'm letting you know right now, boy. You live on the air.
On what, Al?
On Twitch, son. Go ahead, go ahead. John Kemp in this bitch, you heard me? Yes, sir.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? How you feel Bill Cosby free, man?
Say that again.
That's how you feel Bill Cosby being free.
I feel like the man should be free. You feel me? I've been saying that, but it was a female that had already been admitted that she lied. So I just feel like, so if that one female lied, just picture how many more lied. Now I ain't gonna lie. I truly believe that he drew at least 2 of them. You feel me? But he didn't do all of them, bro. All of them ones that came forward, he done it. Was a bunch of lies. You see what I'm saying? Now, I just feel like, listen, he can be here sometime. Let his ass go, man. Let his ass go. Y'all ain't want this, man. Y'all ain't want to do none of this telling shit anyways until this man saying he don't want to pay y'all no more. He died, man. That man died deep.
Right on, boy. We had talked about this before, and I said the same shit. Like, okay, all right, wait, 1 or 2, yeah, he did. But I just want to ask you this: Bill Cosby didn't change so many people's lives in the world, more than 11 women lives. He didn't change a lot of people's lives. Do you feel like the amount of lives that he didn't change, it's okay that, like, yeah,
Nah, hey, listen.
he fucked up a little bit, but he changed. You know what I mean? But he mean well.
Right, see, but I ain't gonna sit there and agree because until I got kids, you feel me?
Yo.
Thank God I ain't got no daughter because I would have been in jail.
Wait. Before you, but these women are grown as fuck. But continue.
Right. But listen, see, but that's the thing that I want to say. Listen, wrong is wrong. Wrong don't right, you don't die.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Now, you wrong. Now, the way I feel is when you find out about it, that's when you should have went ahead and told. You see what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying? All that shit knocks together out of the crazy. You didn't listen, man. He did wrong. You didn't tell. So what's the use to bringing it up now? You didn't tell when it mattered.
You didn't tell for like how many years? Like, damn near, how many? This dude almost dead.
You kept your mouth closed and he was paying you. Now he don't want to give you no more money because he said that he tired of paying you. Now you want to say, oh, you drug me. Why you ain't say this shit 5, 20, 10, with all this shit down the line? Why you just say that?
Right. It don't make sense, huh?
I tell you what it's about. It's about the money, man. It's about the money.
Oh yeah, of course it's always about the money. But the thing is, but I thought because.
Same way I feel about our Kelly, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Same way I feel about Mr. Kells over there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. The man.
Kells different.
The man. Nah, Kells ain't. He's not different. Listen, man.
Kells is different, son. He was doing kids like that, man.
No, man. Listen, man. You was dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But listen. Y'all wait. Listen. Y'all wait until these kids are fully grown who want to tell. Who want to talk about this shit. Why y'all didn't say nothing when this shit was going on and y'all knew it was going on?
But she was a minor though. That's what I'm saying with the difference between kills.
But why tell now that these people are fully grown? They are grown women to make their own decisions whether they want to be sex slaves or not.
Oh, you talking about when he was a? But I thought he got charged because he had a minor.
Well, he got charged for all that, but he got charged for the videos. He got charged for the videos back then. He got charged for he didn't have no money, but the nigga pussy that he got had in the house for 18 though.
Mm. But Cosby's different because we talking about a different time area where drugs were just given out to motherfuckers anyway. And he was never. Now let's get this. But he was never found guilty.
But this is the time when they was all doing drugs. This time these niggas is smoking coke,
Mm-hmm.
shooting up and shit like that, popping pills. They was doing this shit for fun. Now look, it's probably one of them parties where, you feel me, where you come in, oh look, I got a little special something inside the drink for you tonight. It's probably one of them parties.
Yeah.
You know how them ecstasies and rave parties be going? You feel me? You can find a pill anywhere. Anybody just drop one of these cups. Well, walk by and drop one of these cups. You don't get the beer because you want to get fucked up.
Right. And the fact that you was in his hotel room knowing that he had a wife is like.
You know, it says a lot.
It says a fucking lot.
At that time frame, listen, man, the man, I'm glad he out there. That's what I'm glad he out. I'm glad he out.
So how you feel about people being upset that he's out?
Fuck them. They fuck him.
Bitch complain on social media, huh?
Hey, you feel me?
You ain't shit you can do, bitch. You can do all that hooping and hollering, bitch. At the end of the day, it's done.
You feel me? Free my nigga Lucci. That's what I'm talking about. Free my nigga Lucci.
Well, why Lucci need to be free?
Free my nigga Lucci.
Why you need to be free? Tell him why you need to be free.
Lucci don't need to be in there. Free my nigga Lucci.
Why you don't need to be in there?
Why Lucci need to be locked up though?
Then he push out on his homeboy in the street.
No, come on, man. That ain't even real. I don't even know what's behind that, dog. I honestly don't, bro.
Let me see. We're gonna look at it right now.
All I know is that man was in the street something heavy. He's doing it for his city. He's doing it for his community. He's giving back. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Free Lucci, free young boy NBA. You feel me?
Young
I
boy
don't really fuck with that man like that, but I fuck with his music from. You feel what I'm saying? And man, free that man. That man was out here beating the streets too. Man, free the hood niggas, man. Niggas dog. Listen, bro. I feel like the government had and did some fluky rookie shit. You see what I'm saying? And it was all just a big trade. A lot of people ask about that, and that's my opinion on it. It just felt like it was all just a big trade. You see what I'm saying? When they let Lil Wayne out,
Yo.
they got Lucci. You see what I'm saying? When they let Kodak out, they got young boy NBA. It was all just a fucking big trade, bro.
Okay, so it says this is the off of MSN. China 2 Action News has learned Atlanta rapper YFN Lucci has surrendered in the gang racketeering case we told you about almost 2 weeks ago. Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt told Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Wine that Lucci is housed in the Fulton County Jail in a way that keeps both him and the staff safe. We do treat charges more so than the celebrity status, and he is certainly in our maximum security area. Labatt told Wine if some of his deputies and detention officers want to see Lucci, whose real name is Rashawn Bennett, they don't need to watch him on YouTube. Labatt folks can keep tabs on him the same way they watch other Fulton County jail inmates on the surveillance video monitors in jail. Lucci has been housed there since surrendering May 10th on gang-related RICO indictment involving allegations of felony murder and more. He's not guilty of all charges. He's not guilty of all charges, Lucci attorney Drew Finland said. Documents Wine obtained revealed even before the racketeering indictment of 12 people. A battle was shaping up over whether Lucci and alleged blood gang associate should be out of bond. Is wife and Lucci a member of associates of any criminal street gang wine ex family? No, he's not a gang member. What he is an internationally recognized musical artist that is triple platinum when family said. Documents indicted the racketeering case filed April 30 involves, among other things, the felony murder of James Adams, in which Lucci is accused along with two others. So it seems like they up somebody, James Adams.
Man, listen, man. All I know is they was out there. They was going after the ops, and the dog was driving. You feel me? Nah, you feel me? You get away at all costs. When boys get behind him, let's get behind him, get away. You feel me? He ain't do nothing wrong, bro.
Say Atlanta police says Lucci and three gang members traveled to an area dominated by a rival gang. Lucci was driving the car when Adams in a front seat passenger fired multiple shots. Adams was hit by return fire and was put out the vehicle a short distance away. So his homeboy got popped and they pushed his ass out.
But listen, though, okay, his homeboy, but how does that can't say Lucci did that?
But he was a driver though. He was in the car though.
But it just wasn't him and Lucci, was it?
No, it was another dude too.
Okay then. So that's what I'm saying. But y'all just cannot say this man just said, oh, we disagreed on pushing this man out the car. Nah, bro, come on. That's you feel me, bro? That's the type of shit that me, you, and my boy argue about all the time. And I'm not wrong because we all got different opinions. Y'all know me. I'm you feel me? Y'all have to calm me down sometimes because I do stupid shit.
Yeah.
That's just like me now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know you do stupid shit, but I wouldn't push you out the car after you done did the stupid shit. Okay.
Now, I'm just saying though. Now, see, now you see what you saying? You wouldn't. But who said the other nigga ain't say? You see what I'm saying? Hey man, let's gotta get rid of this nigga, man. We can't take it to no hospital, bro. Yeah, bro. Now when you talked about it now, instead of saying nah, bro, nah. You know, open up the car, man. Stop the fucking car. You can put the car out on you. Stop the fucking car. Push them out. You see what I'm saying? And y'all them gone.
So you trying to put it on your other homeboy? So you trying to get me to put it on our other boy?
I ain't trying to get you put on the other boy. I'm trying to say that how you know, you feel me? It ain't my boy. My boy ain't, man, it ain't going out like that.
To me, it sounds like it's best to just shut the hell up and say the nigga that fell out the car. I don't know how he got out the car. I don't know how he got out the car. I stopped at the stop sign. This nigga jumped out and he was dead. I don't know. But it's like still you supposed to have called. You could at least drove to him to the fucking emergency room. Why not drive him to the emergency room?
Exactly, but I know my boy ain't going out like that. But even come on, bro, even Millie, what his name is?
Why in Melly?
Yeah, come on, but even he dropped the nigga off to the emergency room.
Strange. So Adams was hit by return, put out the vehicle short distance away, found the man and fellows in murder charges.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe it.
Finally maintains the felony murder charge against Lucci involves in the allegation that Lucci was driving his Maybach with some friends when someone shot at the car. Someone in the backseat was defensively returning fire, and because a passenger in Lucci's car was killed, Lucci was charged with a felony murder. Huh. But if he was, this just don't make sense. How the fuck did he get out the car? No, you're not. But I'm saying, but why was he pushed out the car? Was Lucci already a felon? He couldn't be around gunfire or some shit? Was that it?
I don't know.
How did he, that's what we want to know. How the hell did he get out the car? If he get out the car on his own, but you still, I don't know. I don't know the law that well to even.
I'm trying to say, I don't believe Lucci will not like that.
Let's say, I'm gonna ask the people if we in the car and somebody gets shots in the car and I stop at the stop sign and he gets out that car, it's the whole driving. It just don't look good. If he just took him to the hospital, so I don't think he got locked up. I don't think he would have gotten locked up. But because he dropped his ass off and took off and went home, said Luchasaurus argued that there appears to be no rational biases for asking for an additional bond. I don't see the argument.
They're not arguing right now, bro, because it's fucking rational, bro. Land did not do it, bro. I was trying to tell you, man.
He was just a
Land
driver.
he didn't agree to it. He didn't agree to it.
So what you saying is you might as well just go to trial. So you'll go to trial.
The man was driving, and the other person, whoever the car is saying no names, you know what I'm saying? They pushed the man out the car. And Lucha was sitting there asking him, what the fuck are you doing, man?
But why he drove off?
Man, listen, man, I ain't got no answer for that.
That's what I want to know. Why did you drive off? You fucked yourself up when you drove off.
I'm just being honest. I couldn't be the first lawyer, bro. Because I don't know too much about the team. And right now, I'm just rambling out because I'm just trying to say
No
dog
snowboard
ain't
trip
supposed to
around the
be in
world
there.
would be complete without a stop in Antarctica. It's the coldest and most desolate place on Earth.
I'm just thinking like if they got Casanova over the same charges but a different way,
Moby Jones?
a Rico case,
Now, you've been trained for exactly these kinds of conditions.
that's gonna be tough for Lucha to beat.
Drop 40 degrees from
I blame you and your homeboy for some shit like that.
Who that?
It's not.
That ain't my damn homeboy, huh? That New York homeboy.
Your homeboy for shit like that.
Hey, that's New York people. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
It was just that wreck. Got out of jail. Look, all the shit, all the case shit been going down. Everybody had been realizing they need to.
That's just crazy how this man is like. Come on, man. But that shit. I don't know.
Nigga get out of jail, bro.
They hollering free Lucha. I don't know. What about TK? You feel like he's supposed to be free too?
Looking around, there's one range, looking around, it's left man out of jail. Thanks for it. Think about the shit that's going on. Think about the shit that's going on. Right? It's fuck me.
So, do you feel like TK should be out of jail too? Do you feel like TK should be out of jail too?
What he did?
Double murder. You know the race? Remember, he was in the car.
Hold on. You said it was a double murder. Was it?
Let me get the right information.
Was it fit like Gucci?
Let me get the right information before I tell you.
If it was in the city like Gucci, and we already know, I respect Gucci for being a hood nigga and being who he is. I just can't get out with his rapping style. You know what I'm saying? But Gucci handled that shit like he was supposed to. If you step up in here, then you finna get exactly what you deserve. You see what I'm saying? I'm pissed for the nigga that slide through my door.
Hold on. I'm about to tell you what was going on if you wonder what was going on. Say rapper TK found guilty of murder in 2016 slaying during home invasion. A North Texas jury found TK guilty of murder Friday morning. CBS Dallas reported the 19-year-old rapper faces between 5 and 99 years in prison for the 2016 slaying of Ethan Walker during a home invasion. He already got sentenced. I think he got sentenced like 50 years. The jury previously asked to see evidence presented when the medical examiner testified about the 21-year-old victim. The group took another look at autopsy photos as well as the single bullet that killed him. Walker was shot in the stomach after he told the rapper and a group of other robbers that he didn't have any drugs or money. The rapper, whose name is Tamar McIntyre, wasn't the person who fired the gun that killed Walker, and his attorneys argued that was one of the reasons he should be found not guilty because he didn't shoot the gun. He was there. Okay, I see what this is. He shouldn't be charged with murder. He should have been charged with robbery. A home invasion. The man who shot Walker was sentenced last year to life in prison. Prosecutors have said McIntyre was charged with murder because he recruited the trigger man and organized robbery. Oh, so he was a. They're trying to say he was the fucking ringleader. Prosecutors made their case arguing that he knew the plan to steal drugs and money from the house in Mansfield would end with someone being shot. I don't know if you knew that. A 15-year-old girl reportedly planned the home invasion robbery. So
See, that's the thing, bro. See, that's the thing, bro. See, you can't say that this what this motherfucker person did, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like to do that, you know. A lot of
right,
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then without witness, bro, they just go to
he knew the plan to steal drugs and money from the house in Mansfield would end up with someone being shot, but there was no drugs nor money that was found. How I don't think he planned that out. I don't think he even knew the fuck who the fuck this dude was.
The story comes from Emily that he can't come on there and still doing the money. That's where it comes from. No one shot. What the fuck on there?
Right, like how do you know? Oh yeah, this person got drugs and money. I don't think, but he said it was a 15-year-old girl set him up, so maybe she knew the dude. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the bit knew, the 15-year-old girl knew who the fuck that was. But anyways, continue the story. A 50-year-old girl reported planned a home invasion robbery earlier this week, and one of her friends testified that she reached out to the rapper on Instagram, believing he could get guns for the robbery. So they got an IG trail. He responded to her saying he didn't have a gun, but his friends did, and he knew one who was trigger happy. 6 other defendants have already reached deals or had been convicted in the case. The teen gang.
Well, there you go right there. Everything that count and everything right there. And fuck them up.
Oh yeah, so you said the 6 others already had snitched on his ass, huh?
Yeah.
Somebody in that 6 or all 6 had. They had made deals.
Niggas ain't loyal no more.
They made deals. Let's just say that they made deals. We don't know what them deals pertain.
Niggas ain't loyal no more, bro. Niggas ain't loyal no more.
It says, it's my understanding that people throughout this country have free take-K signs up or go-to funds to fund his defense, and in this court has a problem with that. I don't know what this country has become when people can go out and allegedly commit heinous crimes and be glorified for it. I'm going to tell you what fucked them up, because the first murder, they gave his little ass house arrest. He cut the fucking ankle monitor off and then proceeds to eventually kill somebody else. That will fuck them up, because the court is also responsible of that other person's death. Because if they ain't never give your ass the fucking ankle monitor the first time and they had went ahead and charged your ass like you was supposed to been charged, that second person that died would never have died. But they gave him a chance. And you basically said fuck you to them, and they partially responsible for that man the next person's death. That's what I'm saying. Cause even off the first shit, cause like you said, everything.
That made you know what I'm saying? That sound more sensible.
Like, bro, we gave you a chance, and look what you did.
Can't beat shit that makes sense.
Look what you did. You left, you fled, and killed somebody else. We responsible for that death too, but we not gonna go to jail behind it. You gonna do our time along atop of your time too.
Everything that leads up to the dude death, everything that leads up to the dude death lead back to Buddy. So
yeah.
They got Instagram accounts. They got buying guns, saying words. They say they buy guns and shit for going to Buddy house and shit. So everything lead back to him. So do you really do that? Yeah. He'll do that. Yeah, but like you feel me? Like, I don't know. I mean, if it was just a rivalry, then yeah. If that nigga did some shit and you really gonna get some get back or some shit like that, then free my dog. You feel me? But if it was, and obviously it wasn't nothing like that. You feel me? It was just like, you could go in and take me and shit.
And yeah, not to mention, son, on the second one, after the second murder, that's when he made the song in the video, The Race. So
Oh, that dude.
yeah.
Yeah, that dude, that wild, man. That dude, that wild. That's who we've been talking about.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's his case.
Man, listen, that dude, that wild, bro. That dude, that wild, bro. Wow. Wow. You know who he remind me of, bro? He remind me of the nigga from the speaker knocker, man.
The speaker knockers.
Yeah, that's what he remind me of, man. He remind me of that nigga there. That nigga, that wild.
I'm gonna see speaker knockers. I don't know too much about speaker knocker.
Dude, the dude that recorded Rico's story,
Let's see.
he did.
Yeah, I know he did, but let's see.
Yeah, he reminds me of him. He wild like him, man.
What was special about speaker knockers?
That nigga that be wild, bro. They say half of that shit there, well, that Rico story, half of that shit was true about how his girl was the police and his baby mama was the police, like undercover, and she got him set up, bro. He got out of jail, he had her killed and shit like that. And they said that shit was true, bro. I said, damn. You feel me? Like, I ain't really, like, looking up. Some and you feel me? And as far as, like, him being set up by his baby mama and baby mama being undercover, that shit was true. And then you feel me? So just listening to that and that shit was true. And you listen to the song, you know what I'm saying? The song was like, you feel me? All the shit that she had to do, how that boy had to go overseas, really. He was hiding out overseas, and most of his videos that I was watching from him was overseas, but he was really hiding out over.
And how you do it? Did he do this shit on GTA?
Oh, no.
How do you tell the story?
No. The video, I guess, is and somebody made a video. You feel me? Because he didn't get a chance to make a video, bro. He was just on like this spitting rhyme, bro. Go listen to have you ever heard the song about Rico story?
Yeah, I'm on 2 minutes 39 seconds. It's on Spotify. It ain't on YouTube. Let me see, can I play it real quick?
No, you gotta listen to all of them. It's like a set. It's like a set. It's kind of like he got like different parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got like different parts. So you gonna listen to all the parts. You gonna be like, God damn, this nigga here fucking wild.
Okay. Let me see, can I play it right now? I don't know if the chat gonna hear it though. It's gonna play through the.
You young niggas at too. I said, damn, man. I was never wild like that. I mean, you feel me? I jumped off the porch early, and I was out here in the street. Yeah,
I don't know if the chat can hear it. Yeah, I think they can hear it.
It's the speaker knockers. Rico got no money, he done lost his job. He ain't got no choice but to jug and rob. He fucked a bitch named Tisha, got one on the way. Got kicked out the house, now he stay at her place. He told her, baby, let's go rob a fucking bank. She said okay, and then they filled the gas tank. Pulled up to the bank, he parked on the side. He got out the car, she said I'll stay inside. Put his mask on, load his fofo.
Okay.
Prayed to God and then he opened up the door.
Yeah.
Point his gun and said, don't nobody move. Just give me all the money and we all cool. He told her, tell her, please don't try no funny shit. Cause if you try some shit, I'll shoot up this bitch. She said okay and gave him about 100K. He started walking backwards, then he ran away. When he got outside, he saw a lot of cops. Ran to the side of the bank and he ain't see no car. Hands behind your back, spread your feet, sir. He turned around and saw that it was Tisha. Damn, now he locked up, his bond $1 million. He locked in the cell with a Brazilian. Rico cellmate, name is Pedro. Pedro said he know how to get them pesos. Rico dead broken, he ain't got no bond. But Pedro got connects and pay Rico's bond. Rico out of jail and he met the plug. Started moving bricks and got his bands up. Rico went to jail and paid Pedro a visit.
Okay.
Pedro looked at Rico and asked how you living. Rico said he won out of the dope game, but he love that fast money off the cocaine. Pedro said he get out in a couple weeks, and he need Rico to loan his ass a couple keys. Rico said, I got you, you know you my homie.
That
Pedro
shit's
told
slapping.
Rico he was the next Tony. Rico left and got pulled over by a cop. He said, what? She said, excuse me, sir, you failed to stop. He looked close and recognized it was his baby mama. He reached under the seat and grabbed his fucking llama.
Damn, he killed her ass. Damn, that's fuck. So was it true that was this confirmed?
I don't know if that part too or not.
All right, let's see. I mean, cause you should be able to trace this shit. A detective dying? I mean, undercover cop dying? That should be able to be traced, right?
You should be able to trace it, bro. You should be able to trace it. I know that the story is true. Like his baby mother would be an undercover cop and she set his ass up.
I'll say, okay, I just typed, was Rico's story true? Rescued by Rico is the true story of a 12 to 14-year-old chocolate lab pup from Puerto Rico. What?
Man, he thought I was lying.
Hey, this shit.
He thought I was lying, bro.
Nah, this ain't that
was
shit.
lying, bro.
Hell no, this ain't the shit.
Yeah, I told you this little nigga down here is doing something serious, bro.
I feel like you could be actually be traced. Was the bitch named Tisha for real?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
Seemed like a good ass storyteller if it wasn't true.
Bro, the sad thing you did, that's what was the truth. Came back. I went further detail about the man, baby mama. You see what I'm saying? Bro.
So how did Rico pass? Say he died by a heart attack.
He got killed. He got killed. Oh, I thought he got shot up.
It say he was found in his garage after a suspected suicide on March 6, 2014.
What happened to him?
He said he was found in his garage after a suspected suicide. They're saying he might have killed himself.
Come on.
But why would he kill himself though? That don't fucking make sense.
Like listen, people always make it seem like it's suicide, right? And it was the government. You feel me? You took out one of their officials. And they want to try to make it seem like you took out yourself.
Okay, so first I was reading some of the comments. So first I would like to tell you very much that those of you that believe that the story is true are not fools. The reason being that before the video is open for part 1 in black and white, it says underscore based on a true story underscore. But anybody can put based on a true story. You feel me? Like you just put it on based on a true story. Who's gonna really fact check you? Unless a bitch that really, really cares. Just because they might have embellished a few parts does not mean the general storyline is not the same. Before you call someone else foolish, believe things that are clearly written in black and white. Take the time to do a deep and thorough research of the web to find the basic story, which is in fact true. Before you make a large post, okay.
It's a hit song.
Says some parts are true, but
it'd be like them young niggas that just made that song about who they shot.
damn. But they would have got his ass for that shit though. He wouldn't be found dead if he had killed his damn baby mama. You feel me?
I made it seem like it was a suicide.
I don't know.
Really
What y'all think? Fucking is the speaker not control story true or false?
Really be on some, you feel me?
Play that shit one more time, cause that shit was slapping. I ain't gonna cap.
Really be on that.
That shit was low key hidden.
Bro, if you go listen to the rest of them, bro.
I am.
This the rest of the shit this nigga done did, bro. Listen, bro. listen, they came after this nigga, bro. It's him, like, from that, listen, when he get to, like, the third story, I go to saying, like, this shit is kind of untrue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, like the nigga got a whole, that's why it's called Rico story. Like, he got a whole storyline, all the way up to his death. Like, you see what I'm saying? Sing got a whole storyline. How they came to come look for him, like how he was laying low, and you feel me? And his homeboy, and the nigga that he was in jail with, you see what I'm saying? Got out of jail and told him, hey, look, man. Told him, look, look, man, I got some money for you, man. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Only thing you got to do is get over here across the water. I got your ticket, don't worry about it. I got everything set up for you. I'm gonna get you some. Just get there. You know what I'm saying? They say he went, got on the plane, got over there, you feel me? And he met another undercover cop, you see what I'm saying, on the plane, and then that set his ass up again, you see what I'm saying? Well, she didn't mean, he got set up again, but she, this new undercover cop was setting up the dude, you see what I'm saying? She was literally supposed to go be meeting the dude that, his homeboy, and the homeboy had found out that she was an undercover cop, you see what I'm saying? And they had to meet, listen, I told you, they was on the plane ride, they had to meet up together, he broke into the house, you see what I'm saying? He done fucking realized that, you feel what I'm saying? I told you, he had to realize that she was a cop, so he went to thinking, like, you must be setting me up too. He done shot both of these motherfuckers. He cleared.
And has it been? I just want to know, has that shit been fact checked? Is this shit really, really true?
Oh, now check this out. Nah. See, that's what I'm saying. This is where the shit started to get unbelievable at. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at this time, you shot both of these motherfuckers. This motherfucker. No. Listen, before you shot both of these motherfuckers, then you end up in the shootout. This with the police. You survived the shootout. That's what I'm saying, bro. You see what I'm saying? You survived the shootout. Then you end up this bitch. This nigga shoot both of you motherfuckers. Then take off. Police, you still alive after you done got shot up and everything. You still alive. Everything, bro. You see what I'm saying? Police done got you. And the police telling you, bitch, you going to jail. You see what I'm saying? For life and everything. All that other bullshit. How the story went? He was on the bus ride going back to the you feel me? And changed the prison and shit. You see what I'm saying? And the nigga that shot him then broke his ass out.
So he got him out of jail.
Broke his ass off the prison, but
Damn. And then what? And that's when he died?
yeah, he died later on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. And from there, but he got to listen to all the songs, bro. You got to listen to all the songs, bro. Shit be spinning my head, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when you just go to looking up certain parts of the song, it's actually some truth behind the shit. But then you go to try to find out if everything this is talking about is true or what this is rambling on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna listen to part 2. Let's see what it.
They lied to you.
I don't wanna hear no ad. Just a second. It's about to pop up. Damn. Oh, no, I don't want. It's the whole fucking. Trying to find the second part 2. I'm gonna listen to part 2, see what's going on. I don't want to hear the full move. I just want to hear it talk. There you go. Damn, I did this shit again. Okay.
Damn. Puerto Rico. It's It's the speaker knockers. Rico on the run, he just shot a cop. He saw himself on TV, it was 6 o'clock. He running low on money, he back selling rocks. He don't go nowhere without AKs and Glocks.
Okay.
He got a call from Pedro, said he out of prison. Pedro said he ready, what's up with them chickens? Rico said, nigga, you don't see me on the news. He said he's so confused, what the fuck to do? Pedro told Rico he fly him to Brazil. Rico said, hell no, you tryna get me killed. Pedro said, just come, you got a couple mil. Rico said, alright, I can't turn down that deal. Rico on the plane thinking about that cash. Met a bitch named Nikki and she stupid bad. Nikki told Rico that she be selling drugs. Rico said, what's up, baby, I'm the plug.
Damn.
They both got off the plane, but she ain't have no ride. He gave Nikki a ride cause she one of a kind. Pulled up to the trap and left Nikki inside. Rico looked outside and all these cops arrived.
Damn, son.
Rico fucking spazzed out. Grabbed the chopper and said, fuck it, busting caps now.
Bitch, you get played again?
Bullets flying through the trap house. Got shot a couple times, but he ain't tap out. Ran to the back of the house and he got in the Audi. Drove to Pedro's house, Rico was crying loudly. Looked up at the sky and it was getting cloudy. Prices on his head, he got a fucking bounty. Rico looked down, he covered in blood. Pedro ran outside like, nigga, what the fuck? Rico told Pedro that he went fucking savage. Whole lot of action, bunch of guns clapping. Pedro asked Rico, how is he still alive? Rico said, I don't know, I think I'll be just fine. Pedro told Rico about a bitch named Nikki. Rico said, hold on, I know a bitch named Nikki. Pedro said, hold on, Rico, I'm coming back. Went inside the house and grabbed the fucking strap. Rico looked down, had to check his phone. Pedro came out, bang, Rico's dome.
So Pedro killed his ass?
Man, that's just that story, bro.
It is interesting because he's like you break it down like, is it true? Is it not true? Is it documented?
The nephew put me on the first song. You know what I'm saying? That first verse. The nephew put me on that one. That first Rico story. That first one. You feel me? And you see how we going to do it now. But that's exactly how we're going to do it. Like, hold on. Okay, let me look at this first part. Let me see the first part to the two. Okay, the first part. Okay, this sounds. Oh, okay. This shit. Okay, what I'm reading could be real. Let's see what he's talking about on the next one then. You know what I'm saying? You want to break that down. Okay, let's see what you talk about now. But see, now you understand what I'm saying now, where it's now starting to get unbelievable.
I just need somebody to send me the all the documents of this shit, because this shit should have been, from the first case, it should have been documented.
Now you see what this is.
From the first case, that shit should have been public news.
It's a lot of, it ain't everything that's written about the song saying that it's true. But that's only the first part. I'm trying to find stuff about all this other shit that you're supposed to be.
Well, when he went to Brazil, you ain't gonna find none of that shit. So it's possible that he could have done that shit in Brazil. You feel me? If it was anywhere else, Brazil, besides Brazil, Mexico, where else? Maybe that's it.
Let's just understood, bro.
Let's see what we're talking about, man. I'm going fast.
It's some dude.
If the idea of listing
I know it's some dude shot their own videos all along. I was like, okay, that's pretty wrong.
A wave of violence in Brazil this week. We have new developments this morning about the man who was shot in the head. He was shot in the head. He is in critical condition this morning.
Damn. Rico can't move, Rico can't talk. The doctor said he might not be able to walk. 1 bullet in his head, 5 in his back. The doctors ran a check and he was high off crack. Pedro
you
out the
just said
country,
that
he
shit.
watching the news. He thought Rico was trying to play him like a fool. See, Pedro thought Puerto Rico was the fucking feds. So Pedro shot that nigga in the fucking head. When Pedro was in jail, he met an agent. It was Nikki, she started interrogating. Pedro was silent, Nikki no patience. Nikki said, alright, ain't seen him a day since. Pedro can't fucking sleep. He said, fuck it, booked the flight, and then he grabbed his keys. Grabbed his suitcase, $100 bills. Made some phone calls, shit about to get real. Weeks go by and Rico started feeling good. Rico think he about to go back to the hood. He told the doctors he was leaving, they like, no you not. He about to go to jail for killing a cop, damn. Oh my God, Rico in the back of a fucking cop car. He crying, he know he about to do some fucking time. He can't think straight, Rico going crazy, he losing his mind, damn. Rico in the court now. They sentenced him to death, his time cut short now. He crying, help me Lord now. The judge ain't had no patience, she calling the scores now. Rico on a jail bus. 30 other niggas on a jail bus. Riding on the bridge in the jail bus. A whole bunch of cars surround the jail bus. Rico looked around, he hear explosions and shit. Somebody cracked his handcuffs open and shit. He turned around and saw that it was Pedro and shit. They strapped up Pedro, told Rico to lay low and shit. SWAT arrived, they letting them AKs blow and shit. Nikki there, she got her fucking face blown and shit. Rico shooting cops, he saying prayers and shit. Too much gunfire, them boys Rico and Pedro got lit.
Okay. Rico's story. I don't know, son. I don't know if this be true. I don't know. I think it's cap. Me right now, I feel I'm on the borderline side. He capping, man. Yeah, I'm like, you a good ass storyteller, boy.
Yeah,
Or was a good ass storyteller.
Yeah, I understand that, man, 'cause that's how it was at first, bro. That's how it was at first, bro.
That's the best storyteller right there. When you don't know if it's true or not. Hey, who knows? The legend says that he did this shit. The legend, he said, I don't know.
And the shit that I looked up so far said he did it, but I can't find nothing about none of the shit that he did.
That's what make it seem like. Cause if Big going and shooting up buses and shit, doesn't, you know what I mean? That's major news. That's major fucking news right there, boy. Major news. We've been hearing about that shit till this day. He killed a detective. I mean, not detective, but an undercover. Then was able to leave. It was able to leave the country. Came back. Oh yeah, we found out that you killed old girl. Yeah, you better go to jail. You better go do some time, boy. That would they say. Oh yeah, we finally caught the nigga that killed the dude. I mean, killed the girl. But damn, son. Shit. All right, Rico. Good song though. Great song. So he was King. He sounded like King Von before King Von. Not literally sound like King Von, but the way how he telling stories and shit.
Like when he rap his rap style.
Some storyteller rappers. Okay.
That's what made me listen to Key Von. And I was like, okay. And I thought Key Von part of the speaking about the way he was speaking the goddamn story shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I thought he was part of the speaking knockers.
So speaker knockers is a group of people.
Yeah, it's a group of people. No, it's a group of them. And they beat, they because they beat they from down here in Miami so much.
Okay. Speaking of Miami, man, how you feel about the building collapsing?
And all I'm saying is, I'm glad I'm gonna move around. You know what I'm saying? The shit get sensitive out here. I was there for the sister, but this I think I had sent the Leon in the chat when they shot up the little nightclub there. Somebody it was like a little club, and then people just pulled up and ran and just went busting.
No, 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 not that one, not that one, not that one. I'm talking about the one with the building collapsing, the skyscraper, the surf side.
I'm saying, I'm glad what I'm saying, man. I'm doing one around that shit. There's a whole bunch of buildings like that, man. If you ride around Miami, bro, like if you fuck down here, man, you ride around, bro, you see that's all they've been trying to do is fix shit. You feel me? I'm scared to take some of the bridges down here, bro. They got bridges collapsing. They got goddamn buildings collapsing and shit, man. Bro. You feel me?
Okay, let me ask you this. I feel like the shit is more of what people doing now is reactionary because people been making complaints about it, about the building. Anybody know anything about a little the basic science? Everybody know rain, wind, and sand equals fucking erosion. We like this is not brand new news. There's nothing that we can make that can handle that can take erosion.
I'm pretty sure because they stay in Florida and they know that. You know what I'm saying? We right here on the coast, tropical goddamn state. They know what time it is.
Come on, so now we're gonna look at all the buildings because that's what's about to happen.
See, now, it ain't even that. The fact that the matter is, bro, you got so many people that have been here for so long, and then they try to, how you say it, they want to keep that 80s, early 90s Miami look.
Yeah, but no repairs though.
That look, no repairs, but they trying to keep that look. They trying to, and people are really fighting to keep that look, bro. Like, people like you really fighting to keep that same look.
So you think this gonna change? This gonna change not only Miami, not only Miami, but the entire state, like of Florida, with the skyscrapers, or not just in Florida, just in the world in general, with high-ass skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Cause you not only is in Miami, you got California that's rain, wind, and sand. It's the same shit. Even in Texas, like we're not making perfect fucking buildings. There's problems with them. There's nothing that we can make is perfect. Like yeah, this is nothing's gonna happen to it. It's indestructible. There's nothing that we can do. So eventually we're gonna have to replace all these fucking buildings inside the structure. Like come on, man. We supposed to been did that. Don't react to it because it happened. Oh, now let's do something about it. No, listen to the people that stayed there and lived there. You wouldn't have this problem. You would have been did something about it. But you wait till the motherfucker fall, get some donation money. Oh, and I ain't got to come out of my pocket. Come on, man.
That's how they thinking.
Ain't no more how they thinking. It's what they doing. Oh, we need to donate. Oh, let's have our athletes come donate. No, bitches warned y'all about this. People cried, complained. The motherfuckers that stayed there, that put money into that shit. And that place is not cheap to stay at.
It's damn sure not.
Not, man. Come on. Y'all had the money. Y'all just didn't want to spend the money. Somebody need to be held accountable with this shit.
Don't nobody want to be held accountable. They holding the city accountable, and the city trying to hold their ass accountable.
Yeah, it's not. It's both their fault. There should be lawsuits going across the board of the families at least. How many? What's the total? Let's look at the total count. Total count of the deaths. This is fucked up too. Cause they still finding people, right?
Well,
Mm, mm, mm. So it's 18. This shit happened. Let's look at when this shit happened. Oh, so it's been 8 days.
yeah, I only been a week.
It's been 8 days.
My sister, listen, yeah, my sister just my I'm finna about to be my sister for the first time, and she just told me so when she get down here, can I take her out to go see it? I said sure, I can drive you right by. Of course I can.
Look how DeSantis looking, and look how Joe Biden looking. Y'all see this picture? If y'all go to Sun Sentinel, that shit's hilarious. Cause just imagine you being in front of somebody that you've been talking shit about, asking that man for some money. And Joe Biden, he's smiling about the shit. He got to me like he got a grin on his face, like yeah, motherfucker. And you got Ron DeSantis here with the pouting face or the condolence face, whatever you want to say. To me, just look like damn. I got to ask this man.
You got no money there?
And so, but anyway, Biden said, let's see what Biden said, the president. Let's read this shit thorough. Search at condo collapse halted over structural concerns. President Biden on the way to Surfside to meet with the family. Search at the condo. So it's halted. So they stopped looking. Search and rescue crews were forced early Thursday to stop working at the site of Surfside condo building partial collapse hours before the anticipated arrival of President Biden. Local official said structural engineers expressed concerns about movement of a portion of the Chaplin Towers South complex that did not collapse, with other sections fell 1 week ago. It's not clear when the rescue effort, now in its 8th day, will resume after the pause began at 2. It will resume after the pause began at 2:11 in the morning. President Biden's visit will have no impact on what happens at the site. Miami-Dade Mayor Danella Levan Cable told reporters the search and rescue operation will continue as soon as it is safe to do so. The only reason for this pause is concerns about the standing structure. Families of missing relatives were told about the reasons for the delay as teams of state experts studied the problem. We're doing everything we can ensure the safety of our first responders is paramount and continue our search and rescue operations as soon as it's safe to do so, Levine Calva said. No survivors have been found since the initial hours after the disaster, but Wednesday brought a grim discovery as the bodies of two little girls, sisters age of 4. Oh Lord, that hurt me. Sisters age of 4 and 10 were recovered. That's sad. That's sad. That's fucked up. 4 and 10 years old. With the recovery of the siblings, Emma and Lucia, was it Guerra, and 2 others on Wednesday, the official death toll grew to 18. Their parents was also victims in the collapse. An entire family lost in the tragedy. Damn. That's sad. And the loss of life, especially given the devastating nature of this event, is a tragedy. The county mayor said Wednesday night, but the loss of our children is a grief too great to bear. All this shit, man. All this shit. Somebody need to pay. Somebody got to pay. Complications of the searching by the slaughter. This word commemoration, I think, maybe, of the victims created a backdrop for the site on Thursday.
It's the owners of the building and the city's fault. It's showing
straight like that. Whoever the money go to for the rent, whoever that rent money going to, that's who problem it is. That's who fucking problem is.
See, then that ain't gonna work because then they really gonna go get legalized and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna do it on the owner of the building. You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm going after anyways. But guess what? guess what? You supposed to be the ones that get the updates and get the building check yearly, monthly.
Yearly. I'm trying to see like how the
But
fuck was that even skipped over?
you see what I'm saying? It's up to you to schedule them appointments. It's up to you to find out about
Because
the
no.
appointment. And I'm pretty sure
Wait. Time's out. Time's out, Kemp.
I'm pretty sure that people making complaints about different stuff inside their house, the roof leaking and shit.
But if I'm not mistaken, the firefighters themselves supposed to schedule that shit by the year.
That's see, no, not the firefighter, the city. See, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. It's the owner of the building and the city's fault.
Yeah, you're right. It's both their fault because it was supposed to. Every year they do a check. I forget what fucking check is called. I know this to be fact that every year they do checks to buildings, make sure that they in code.
Right.
And you mean to tell me they went to this building and they didn't see shit to report?
Once again, I'm pretty sure these people was making complaints.
They found the complaints already. We know they made complaints. That's why I'm saying like how I'm saying it. We know that they made complaints. Now everybody want to react to the complaints after the shit didn't happen. What they was complaining about. They been saying that the shit felt like it was moving, swaying and shit. And they didn't do nothing about it. Again. This shit is all reacting. It react to some bullshit. Oh yeah, now we need to do something about it. No, you need to listen to what motherfuckers are telling you. This shit fucked up, man. But let's see what President Biden doing. Okay, Mr. President, we cannot thank you enough. Levine Kevin said on the federal assistance so far, according to Miami Herald. What he do? Because I think I skipped the part. I think I skipped the part. He said, I think there's more that we can do, Biden said, suggesting that the federal government could possibly cover the full cost of the rescue and recovery. Mr. President, we cannot thank you enough, Levine said on the federal assistance so far, according to Miami Herald support. Added DeSantis, we thank you for your support. There's no bureaucracy. What we need now is we need a little bit of luck and a little bit of prayer. The Bidens were expected to meet with the families and search and rescue teams. That's going to be the focus today, Karen Jean-Pierre, Principal Deputy White House Press Secretary, told reporters on board Air Force One. How can we offer comfort? What else can we do? She added that Biden would bring a message of unity and wants to be there for the people, for the community. The fuck is you doing? Can't these people gone, man? What the hell? I want to see your face. I want to see the motherfucker owner face. Where the owner at? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We about to find him. Surfside. Let's see who the fuck the owner is, man. Get some people some real fucking reporting. Who owned it? Who owned this motherfucker? I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. I don't give a fuck about her either. Who owns this bitch? It had 138 registered owners, while LLCs and investment organizations hold some apartments. The majority of are owned by individuals or couples.
Nobody want to be the owner.
Hell no, are owned by individuals or couples. According to Balkan, many of the retirees in the complex are either owners or renters. No, we need to know who owns the building, not who owns the apartment. I don't want to hear who owns the condo. I need to know who owns the fucking entire structure. Now let's keep going. Chaplin Tower south of Church is a group of developers that include the late philanthropist Nathan Reber erected the Chaplin Tower condo at 877 Collins Avenue in 1981. Chaplin Tower, a small structure with fewer units, was constructed at the same time in 1991, and a third structure was erected. All three towers are 12 year. They ain't trying to see who owns this motherfucker.
Nah, I keep telling you that, but listen, before you even look at these stories, bro, nobody want to be the owner, but they can't tell you that because they don't have the information on. They damn sure nobody wants to be the owner of that building.
No.
And then they trying to say it's the city fault, and the city looking for the owner just hard down like how we looking for the owner right now.
Let's see who owned the.
And the crazy thing
You can look for the shit. It's be on the blueprint, or whoever that developer is. Then
the people down here is like real simple. Like, how y'all can't find who owns the building in y'all place city? Y'all got all the documents, all the paperwork.
unless that bitch owned by the bank.
Bro, you got all the documents, all the paperwork. You gotta have paperwork for that. Even the bank owner, you gotta have paperwork for that.
Bruh, that building is not like a. Come on, man. It ain't a vacant fucking property. Somebody owns this bitch, dog. Somewhere that money went to.
The city got paperwork about who owns that building, and they got I don't know if they trying to hide it, or they just don't know where that paperwork is. You see what I'm saying?
I'm looking for it. I can't find that bitch.
Paperwork cannot be found.
Let me see something. Let me get the address for it. I can find that shit.
Is not searching hard enough, or unless the people not searching hard enough either. And we not the only one that been searching for these papers. I did. You and Oakland Valley had the conversation.
Hold on, goddamn. We're gonna figure this shit out, son. I promise you. It might take us a goddamn minute, but we're gonna find out who this owner is. If I can't find out who the owner is, that shit don't exist. They deleting records as quick as niggas searching that motherfucker. Somebody gotta be held accountable, because there's been multiple complaints. To who?
I guess, listen, let me tell you, everybody made complaints because listen, it's privately owned. It's privately owned. They condominium, like what I see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like privately owned. You know what I mean? Everybody got, it ain't like it's a rent office, but it ain't no rent office. You see what I'm saying?
I kind of see what you're saying. But they ain't gonna say, I don't know. I gotta look. That shit crazy.
It's probably on everybody, you feel me? The people that, okay, let's just say, like in this one little section that I stay in, you got 9 up top, 9 at the bottom. So it's 18, you see what I'm saying? It's 18 different houses and little apartments and this one little section that I stay in, and then one building, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got 18 different owners. Nobody owns the same. You got 18. Everybody paying rent to 18 different people.
So you saying it's 18 people that own 18 people that own the whole entire building?
Nah, they own the storage. They own the apartment. They own you see what I'm saying? But they paying rent to somebody else. We looking for the people who they paying rent to. You see what I'm saying?
This way, yeah.
We paying rent to them, but they gotta pay for the. You see what I'm saying?
Class action still more than 5 million in damages. This shit is more than 5 million, buddy. 5 million ain't enough. I'm taking like, come on, man. That is at least $1 billion. I would say $1 billion, but hey, that's just me. I'm looking for at least $1 billion out y'all asses, cause you got to split that shit to with 100 and how many people family?
For example, you just move, you and your girl decide to just get up and move out of y'all place right now. You see what I'm saying? Now listen, y'all still paying bills. You see what I'm saying? Y'all still, listen, but guess what? You gonna charge somebody else to come in, still, charge somebody else to come stay in that same place, charge them a little bit more. They probably own, bro. That building, all those probably own, but you can't find the person that owns the building. We still trying to find out who y'all been paying rent. So y'all just been getting this money and just been running off with it.
Yeah. Nigga talking about some goddamn pets. Man, I don't care about no fucking pets. Trapped in the rubble. That's what you writing about, man? NBC Miami? About some goddamn animals?
Welcome back. Many people
cat,
at the Surfside
that bitch should have had 9 lives.
No, you're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find it. You can look all day, bro. Tell him you're not gonna find it. If the city can't find it, what makes you think you can find it?
Come on, man. I'm better than the city, baby. That bitch have an address. What's the address to that shit? Watch this shit count. Watch this shit. I just need to know what was the building name? Surfside Condo?
I think so.
They didn't want to give the inspector name. Look at this shit, son. They talking about They don't want to even give the inspector name, bro. They just call his ass the inspector.
No. Wait, I heard you, but I want you to say that live for everybody that's listening online.
It said Preto said in 2018 that the Champlain Tower South condo, which collapsed on June 24th, was structurally sound. In 2018, his assessment came after the Champlain Tower South Board reportedly held a meeting on November 15, 2018, during which they discussed the report by engineer Frank Morabito, who flagged major structural damage caused by a leaky pool above the building's parking garage. Structural engineer report was reviewed by the inspector. Preto reportedly told the tenant it appears the building is in very good shape. His ass need to be on the canister too. Preto, who left his post last year, had reviewed the engineer's report after condo board members Mara Chuela forwarded him a copy. The Herald has reported, but he denied to the paper that he ever got it. Preto, who did not immediately respond to Herald's request for comment, has been put on leave by the city of Doral, Florida, as a contractor for Cap Government Inc. After the damning engineering report came to light. So your ass is on the canister too. This is gonna be a fucking battle between whoever owns this building and the city, because
Hold on, man. Did I just
you said that shit too.
Who can't own this building, bro? Didn't I just
You just said it.
This has been long. This has been all fucking week down here in days, bro. Who fucking owns this building?
And nobody can find out.
Nobody fucking knows.
The memo was delivered just a day after Preto appeared to brush off a request from Chuela that raised concerns about a high-rise known as 8-7 Park that was being constructed next door to her report. Chuela told him in an email that the workers were digging too close to our property and have concerns regarding the structure of our building. She asked if a town... So they trying to say... This shit's a whole fucking... It's not even fun. It's like the messy shit is funny. Because now you got motherfuckers pointing fingers.
Hold on. Didn't I just say that nobody want to take blame for this?
Hell yeah, they trying to throw everybody... They trying to throw anybody and everybody on the bus.
Nobody want to take... The city don't want to take blame. The owner of the building, they don't want to take blame.
They blaming motherfuckers from the other building because they built shit. Oh, it's their fault. They trying to blame them. Okay, so Truella told him in an email that the workers was digging too close to our property and we had concern regarding the structure of our building. She asked if a town official could come by and check, but he responded that there is nothing for me to check. My goodness, these motherfuckers went to school, bro, and this is the best we got. This is the best the goddamn college education can come out with. The best course of action is to have someone monitor the fence pool and adjacent areas for damage or hire a consultant to monitor these areas as they are closest to the construction, he reportedly wrote her. On Wednesday, Amadillo told the Herald that the response was technically valid. The works was been done in another municipality? I don't know what the fuck that is. Municipality? But that perhaps the building inspector could have taken a different track. Perhaps a courtesy from the building officials would have been, let me go and check or call the building official in Miami Beach to discuss it. So who the fuck he called in? Who he called? Building official in Miami Beach. Armadillo told the outlet, there is no clear indication that the nearby construction contributed to the Chaplin Tower. Look, I told you, I didn't must have to read no more. They were trying to point fingers. There is no clear indication that the nearby construction contributed to the Chaplin Tower South disaster, though some residents had complained of shaking in the building while 87 Park was being built, according to the fucking Herald. So they trying to say it was 87 Park is partially responsible too, but they have to prove it. Armadillo said that it advocated for Surfside to outsource its entire building department to the county. He said almost all the town's permits and inspections records were on paper, meaning the process was slow and lacked transparency, while the county's records were all online that were paper reported. Building departments are always the focus of possible problems. Armadillo said the best way to dispel that is to have an open window, no hanky-panky is possible. He said he spoke to Jack Osterholt, a Miami-Dade County deputy mayor who was open to the idea. I said, could we have with you guys, you take over the building department functions? And it goes on and on. It goes on and on. Yeah, I can find this on NewYorkPost.com. Yeah, this shit is crazy. And these are the people that... They trying to say it's the motherfuckers. That's crazy, son. And now you got to think about the other structures too. Well, because of that building collapse, did it fuck up anything else? Because that's the big ass collapse.
How many more?
Right. So since that bitch fell, since the building fell, did the remaining structure? Is the remaining structure itself, is it okay? Or it's gonna fall too? It can't be okay because we already have the answer, because they removed the people that was looking for folks because that building may have fall again, or may fall. It's not safe to work there. The worst thing you do is have people up there in the middle of the night searching for somebody, and then the not even half the building, 75% of the building fall again. Cause that one little quarter, that would need most half the building. But we can keep an eye on that one. The story's still steady development. We don't know if they're gonna continue searching or they're gonna just stop searching altogether.
You know they say it's hard out here for
What? Well, I guess people that stand in them buildings now, I hope y'all getting ready to move the fuck out. Cause no view is worth your life.
Oh, you said they gonna move?
They need to move.
That ain't what I know. Fuck what they need to do. Do you think think they gonna move.
I think some are.
Yeah, some.
Some are.
Not majority. But not majority.
I mean, I wouldn't be safe. After seeing this, I wouldn't be safe in no tall ass building. Especially no old ass tall building. You can't rely on nobody, son. Clearly, you can't. You relied on so many people for this building, and all of their asses failed.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I have nowhere to live. Well, what that go?
I mean, it's the only thing you can find. I'm pretty sure the people that's finding it high as building anyway, who paying for that rent and paying for them apartments and condos and shit, they got enough money to find them another place to stay at.
People ain't starting up, but guess what? They out of money now.
Who out of money?
The people that was the people that we should get with the party.
I don't know, Kemp, man. It ain't looking good for him.
Oh, I know it ain't looking good.
Somebody need to answer this. Just be a man about it. Be not even a man about it. Be a human. Do the human thing you need to do, and just come forward and be like, yeah, we fucked up, and we working on restitutions. I mean, not restitution, but reparations for it.
Right?
And
guess what?
we can go from there.
But when they find the homeless so scared right now. I'm gonna tell you what the homeless think. The homeless thinking, fuck. He think, fuck, when they catch me. I'm just looking at how many murder ones that I got.
The sad they should know who the fuck own that building.
Once again, I don't know if they hide that paperwork or if they truly just don't know where it's at.
They know. They know. One thing about it, Kemp. Anything you do on this motherfucking soil, building shit, you gotta have documents for, permits for.
Exactly.
And all of that shit is paid by somebody.
All I'm saying, bro, it's paperwork, bro. Whenever you dealing with any type of building or anything, man, it's paperwork dealing behind all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Paperwork that said it was a building built here. Paperwork that said this person built this building here. Paperwork that said this person bought this building from this person. There's paperwork that said this person lost this building and now the bank owes it. Paperwork that said that the city took them over.
Mm-hmm. They think we fucking stupid, man. I don't know what's wrong with them.
This paperwork all this shit, whatever. You see what I'm saying? I done went through how many scenarios, no matter how y'all want to say who got the building. I mean, this paperwork that trail, this paperwork trail that leave behind all that shit from the time this building was built up to the time this motherfucker collapsed. Now, who owns this motherfucker? If y'all quit playing.
For real. It must be owned by multiple people. I don't think it's just one. It may be more than just one person. The people that own that motherfucker, the multiple people, you'd be surprised who they are.
Like people got, what you say? Like people got shares in this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So would you be shocked if it says, if it comes out that Trump was a part owner of that building? Would you be shocked?
No.
But then it would make sense of why they ain't reporting it, who owned that building.
That ex-president.
Not to say that he do own it. I'm just saying, like, why is it becoming so hard to find out who owned this fucking building? It sounds like it's just y'all covering up shit. Yeah, you can say Obama had part. Okay. Obama, come to the table. You need to cut a check.
I'm gonna go both sides on that. I'm gonna go both sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go both sides. Now, would I be shocked if I heard that Obama and Trump had at least some type of shares in that bitch? No, I wouldn't.
Me neither. And that's why it's like whenever they take this fucking loan to do something, they covering something up. They deleting shit.
There's a reason why, bro.
Crazy.
There's a reason why. Damn.
It just seems like every year, man, something going on in the United States of America. And that building wasn't even that old. I think it was made in 1991. Oh, let's see. Let me go. Let me see.
You ain't gotta upset. So they ain't got no more rap. Well, I got papers. But I need more than that.
Oh, you talking about for herb?
Oh yeah.
What you smoking on today?
A little bit of rooster Kush.
What?
Rooster Kush.
No. I just came breaking news. Said Surfside building department was under fire before tower collapsed. Record shows. In the years leading up to the collapse of a residential condo building in the Surfside, the tower's building department was plagued by disorganization and lack of communication, so much so that the former town manager Guillermo Omedillo placed the department under administration review according to a 2019 January memorandum obtained by the Miami Herald. The memo, which included a bullet-pointed list of action items, was addressed to the former building department director Ross Prieto, who recently made headlines for his failure to raise alarms in late 2018 about major structural damage. So Ross Prieto, boy, you need to start talking now.
Who?
Ross Prieto, who recently made headlines for his failure to raise. So you didn't tell nobody. Yeah, he because of your lack of diligency, bitch, you need to come to the table and start talking without a lawyer. You owe them that. Huh? I mean, that was his department, and he's the director. He could have sent somebody out. I don't know. Yeah, so your whole little staff, all that shit, you need to be replaced, but you also need to come to the table and start talking and explain what the fuck going on without a lawyer, because you personally have some type of responsibility in this shit. It's just the right thing to do, in my eyes. Is it a legal thing to do? Hey man, hey look. You killing at least 18 and leaving more than 140 missing. 140 people still missing. So we got what? A total of 158 people that's involved in this shit. 158 families need to be repaired. Since you didn't spend the money on the damn building, spend the money on them. It's steady more shit and more shit that shows you that you can't trust not a motherfucking soul. Not even the people that legally supposed to do this shit. Supposed to, you know what I mean? Supposed to, what they call it, do inspections. What y'all expect? What the fuck was y'all doing? What are you expecting? Y'all didn't see this shit. Come on, man. Like,
I mean, that's what they're telling us for speaking in color. Y'all.
oh, so they call Champlain Towers. All right, that's the name of it. Champlain Towers. Let's see this shit. Champlain Towers owner. We about to do this shit. Plaintiff Manuel Dress is the owner and resident of a unit in the man. That's not no fucking. That's what I do. That's how you get that shit. They don't want. They don't want to even show me the fucking blueprints, man. This shit should be public record, bro. I bet it be public record if I get my ass locked the fuck up. That's public record. But when a fucking building crash down, all of a sudden all the public records come up missing. Something ain't right. That's bullshit. It's supposed to be public record. Let me look. Never have anything regarding the fact. Oh wait, here we go. But I might can find it. Hold on. Let me zoom. Can I zoom in on this image? Who the fuck constructed the building? Who the fuck constructed this building?
My bad.
You good, son? I'm still looking at who the fuck the construction is. The construction. The people that built the building. And they can't find. You can't find none of that shit. I only keep talking about the people that is a reaction. All the information you get from this shit on the internet is reaction to it. Oh my goodness.
Kemp,
You got IDs, huh?
Yeah, I still get IDs, man. Oh, baby, it's Kemp, man. I'm telling people, I got kids down the old enough
to wonder. Look. Engineer suggested corrosion might be to blame for Champlain. Bitch, you didn't have to be an engineer to know that. God damn. You don't have to be an engineer to know that rain, wind, and sand equals corrosion, erosion. You don't need to go to Harvard to know this shit. Now you want to suggest the shit? Where the fuck were you at? Maybe they should have had your ass in searching this shit. Maybe they should have had your ass to be the inspector.
Yeah, you at least gotta have
Yeah, you got to.
even the lowest level of that shit.
How do you have to be a how do you have to have a degree to work at a certain spot at a certain place, and you still fuck up? What's the point of having a degree?
I'm trying to tell you, bro, you gotta have a degree to even know about winning.
Come on now. What's the point of you having a degree working there, and what's the point of y'all being over this shit? This man had a whole degree to say, yeah, let me work here. I'm gonna inspect buildings for a living. That's my living. But the buildings that I inspect, you basically half-assed it. And now you want to throw people on the bus. Man, hell no, them degrees don't mean shit. Hold on, let me see this. That's 3 days. Hold on, let's look at this comment thread. I'll get back to this information. I want to pull up all these damn pictures and shit. I didn't know who the fuck, man. Yeah, the city in trouble. We know that for sure. The city is in trouble.
I ain't gonna let myself into that.
Huh? All right, Kemp, man. I think I'm gonna wrap it up right here. We've been on for 2 hours.
I know. You just get disappointed when you're talking about it, and then you find out that type of information. It makes you almost disgusting. I know.
It's like the shit is becoming to be silly, dog. It's like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Every time when y'all supposed to have answers, it's always excuses and finger pointing. When we supposed to have answers for shit, it's always excuses in finger pointing. Last year with the COVID shit, excuses and finger pointing. This year, same shit, excuses and finger pointing. Like, come on, man. Where the fucking leaders at? Cause there's none right now. Not even don't want to hear where was leader. No, the fuck it wasn't. It was no leadership. You call that shit leadership? Locking everybody up in goddamn house forever?
Ain't no leadership. What leadership?
You want to celebrate the motherfuckers, but when shit gets shitty, people want to make excuses for people. Don't make excuses for them. Have them make excuses. Let's see what they say out their mouth. What happened? And who is at fault? And clearly, when they did that, or whoever did, we just read. Oh, what's his name? Pureto. He's partially to blame this shit. But they're trying to blame the other building because they made. Come on, man. Because they built a building, and it shook their building, which means that your structure was already weak. If your building getting struck, if your building is moving because another building is being built, well, doesn't that mean that your building structure is kind of weak somewhere? The foundation, like, isn't that weak somewhere? Instead of complaining about the other building getting built, how about, well, let me fix this building? But no, you didn't do that. Come on, man. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit, man. Depressing as fuck. Hearts out. Condolences out. Somebody need to be held accountable for this shit though, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. You gotta know that. Nobody wants to be. Nobody wants to be. Nobody wants to be.
All right.
Yeah.
And last thing you gotta say, Kemp, shots out or music dropping, anything. What you got? What you got going?
I got another single about to drop. I just dropped a single. Pretty sure you that I'm trying to promote that single right now. The Throw It single. I'm trying to promote that one right now. But I got another single dropping pretty soon, probably in the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. It's something that I most definitely think that the ladies is going to enjoy.
Okay. And where they can find you at, Kemp?
Say that again?
I said where they can find you at.
Okay, say that one more time.
I said where they can find. Where can they find you at? IG, your YouTube, your SoundCloud.
On IG, you can find. I'm basically let me see. You can find me on IG on John Kemp _954. You can find me on TikTok, John Kemp the rapper. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on SoundCloud where all the music at.
John Kemp.
You feel me? That's pretty much about it, man.
And if you're on the box, you can find his ass on John Kemp 954.
Oh yeah. If you playing on the Xbox, you feel me? You can find me on John Kemp 954. Shit, if you playing on the PlayStation, you can find me on the Mask on Killer. Mask underscore Killer. You feel me? I switch up getting in a little both of them, you feel me? So it is what it is. Y'all send the invite, feel like getting your ass kicked. I'm there to dish it out.
Hey, yeah, boy, we on UFC too, and I'm really the top dog in that shit. So
You said UFC?
yeah, I'm the top dog of that shit right now. I got the belt. I got the belt.
I ain't about that because I just whooped Benny ass, and he almost had a win. He almost doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? Almost just doesn't count.
Well, man, all right, Kemp, man. We're gonna end it there. We'll be on tomorrow. Same time.
Alright. Same time tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow, fam.
Make sure I log on, man. You know I got y'all boy. I got you already logged into my phone.
Yeah. I got a piece of your throat on one of my videos on YouTube. They just gotta go on my YouTube to find it. And matter of fact, I got your throat song downloaded on the PC right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hold on. As a matter of fact, that's how we're gonna end this bit right here. We're gonna end this bit just like this. Play a bit real quick, man. Oh shit, I ain't need a converter. Hold on. Let's just throw it by John Kemp.